my secrets, nothing more. I checked the drawers, I checked the spikes, left me hanging in my Nikes. Last night we tore up the town, now my wallet's not around. Call the cops or play it smooth, pay my debts and start anew. Hey, hey, where'd it go? My cash, my cars, my flow. Don't you know what's gone? Now I'm broke from dusk till dawn. Dancing lights and screaming bass, drinks were flowing in that place. Left a tip but lost my grip, now my wallet's gonna slip.
In a world where financial advice is as blurry as a wild night of cheap Jell-O shots, clear your head and your monetary halitosis with the About That Wallet Show, hosted by Anthony Weaver. Leave those Jell-O shots for the amateurs and learn to indulge in the top shelf bottles, baby. Now, here's your host, Anthony Weaver.
What up, everybody? Hopefully y'all are having a wonderful Friday Eve today. I mean, I cannot believe how far we've made it. Time and time again, we always try to figure out what the heck is going on, where are things happening in real time, and also where the heck is our money, right? Because that's the most important thing that we care about, which is our finances. And I cannot figure out a way how in the world that we make all this money, we try to figure out where it goes, and for some reason it just seems like there is more month to our paycheck. There's so much stuff happening, and I just can't understand. So what I have to do, and I have to actually bring somebody up to the stage who y'all all know who she is, but if you're new to her, she has such an amazing vibe, and I cannot stress out enough how much that you will also feel the same way once you meet her. Welcome to the stage. How you doing, Raquel? Woo.
Hey,
I mean, I
what's
did that
up,
so horribly.
guys?
I gotta get you some applause. Like, get you go.
What's up, y'all?
Yep. So, how you been? What's going on?
Well, I just had a baby.
Oh,
So
congrats.
thank you. So let's see. The last time we spoke, I think it was like four of us on
Mhm.
we were doing a talk about the economy and all that stuff. And so yeah, since then, hubby, baby, it's locked in. I finished my doctoral program this year. It's been lit. Thank you.
Let's go. Yeah,
How have
so
you
talk.
been?
I've been doing pretty good. Just let's see. Last time I think we talked, man, it's been a whole year, roughly 2 years,
But
maybe.
it never seems it never
Doesn't.
seems like when you go a year without speaking to someone, it never feels like it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's interesting. One of the things that I've noticed is that let's see. Obviously, we're doing the show. I'm up to like 300 so plus episodes now. There's
Nice.
several talks at Podfest. Well, I went to Podfest, but spoke at like Podcast Movement,
Mhm.
spoke at FinCon, following everybody's steps from the FinCon family. It's how we do.
Hey, that's so cool. 300 episodes in, man. You are consistent.
Yeah, I'm trying to be. It's just the backlog is ridiculous. I have episodes until almost May. It's crazy at this point.
Oh, wow. So yeah, hopping in a live session was smart.
Yes. So, obviously, coming into this space is not easy, and especially with the newborn. So let's hop right into it. You directly slab dab in the middle of the sandwich generation. Like, got your
Yeah.
kids, got the parents right there in the wing. How
Mhm.
are you mentally? Like, how are you really doing?
Honestly, I'm doing a lot better now than how I was with my now 13 and my 10-year-old. Because
Mm.
like, you know, having 2 under 2, first of all, crazy. So anybody who has 2 under 2, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I was literally always operating off of exhaustion. There was no other period of rest that I had for about 4 years. You get used to sleeping for about maybe 3 hours a night, 3 to 4 hours a night.
Wow.
And so now, you know, I'm almost 40. I had
Don't.
I'm almost 40 now. I had what was considered a geriatric pregnancy. He was phenomenal throughout the whole thing. When the baby came, baby May, you know, I rest. I sleep when she sleeps, when I can. I still, you know, do everything that I need to do with my business, with school, with the girls. No complaints, honestly.
That's good. I mean, definitely from, you know, I've researched your story, but a lot of people who are new to your story is kind of curious. So take us back to that moment where you realize, you know, this job isn't worth it and really started getting your butt in the gear.
You know what's funny about that? But I do have a complaint. I needed to address that real
Oh, yeah.
quick. My edges are gone.
Oh,
Like, gone, bro. I was like, maybe if I could like do a little slick back on the side, but I was like, oh man, they're out of here. My edges are gone. They'll grow back. And I'm trying to be like, you know, be in my grown woman era and wear my real hair. Because if y'all have known me and know me for a while, wigs come to me like second nature. But this gray hair
you give your names?
has been getting to me. We just
Do you give your wig names?
no. They come with names.
They do? I didn't know.
Yeah, like when you're in the wig store, they have names. Like they'll be Ebony,
Oh.
Teresa. They have names. But I'm trying to get used to wearing my hair. So I had a haircut and you know, my edges are shot, but it's okay, they'll grow back.
You look good though.
Oh, that's postpartum for you, ladies. So yeah, talking about the transition that I made, I loved my job. I never wanted to stop being a banker. I actually wanted to get into corporate banking. I was studying for the test to become a financial advisor. I just completed my master's while I was a banker. And COVID was actually the reason why I lost my job. So they let go of 3 bankers in my branch, and then they let go of thousands of bankers company wide. So, you know, I cried about it and they were like, oh, we have this program to help you guys, you know, get back in the field. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm doing the programs and all this kind of stuff. Anyways, that wasn't the case. And so I just decided, you know, like I really enjoyed what I was doing as a banker. And I was going above and beyond because outside of signing people up for credit cards and loans and all that kind of stuff, when I would pull up their account and I would see that this person is clearly living in the negative, I would sit with them, build them a budget, tell them to come sit down with me every pay period. And we would, you know, I would hold them accountable to that budget and seeing how they shifted. And I used to airdrop the Amazon link to people of Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I was like, read this book, read it. And when you read it, you know, come back to me. And so that was the start of me holding people accountable. That was the start of everything that you see now is I really fell in love with helping people. So once I lost my job, I just said I was going to keep doing it. And then Clubhouse popped up and it was just an amazing transition.
Yeah, that is cool. That book actually looked like it got it seems some days. Like
that's how you know somebody read a book, y'all.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I mean, don't look at my bookshelf, so I won't say anything.
Yeah, like you know, I don't know if you were a Bible Belt child, but I was always like turn the page.
Oh, right.
Highlighting. I didn't know.
Because I'm actually reading. I didn't take it out because I was traveling recently and I actually was reading through somebody's book and I always mark it up, especially you know Chris book.
Oh yeah, I'm in that book.
And I did in Kevin's book too. Like I marked the heck out of mostly Chris book. You know, really.
Chris
Prithia.
Oh yeah. I love that guy. He's amazing.
Yeah. I try to do a color code setup, so I do have to get your book added to the.
Do you have pink?
In yes, I have. It's a blue and pink book, so I can put it right here, right in the
Okay,
middle.
yeah, put it right there. That'll be a good spot.
Yeah. Um. So, could you have something that's called like the wealthy woman framework? I just want to kind of
Yeah.
talk about that a little bit because that's one thing that a lot of people don't have. Like you already mentioned that everybody needs a budget, but why? And not just a why, but who most importantly that you're trying to target because that's very important that we all have a budget, but also are we doing it for ourselves now or are we doing it for our future selves?
You're doing it for both. I think
Mm,
when people hear the word budget, they're like, it just sounds like I'm doing it because I'm broke. Like,
right.
the word budget is so scary for people, but you any any wealthy person operates off of some sort of budget. It's
Mhm,
the thing that keeps their wealth. Like they're shopping and you see them buying all the designer and properties and all this. They have someone who is telling them this is what you can spend this month or this quarter, or this is what you have to invest. It's literally they're operating out of a budget. And I think that when you're not used to managing your money, those parameters, they feel so restrictive that you're just like, well, but I work so hard for my money. Why do I have to put myself to this when I'm the one who worked for it? No one needs to tell me how to, manage my
right.
money but me type of thing. Um, but if you are broke, which is how I started out, very broke, having a budget was what allowed me to start telling my money what to do, to start giving, every dollar a job is what they say. And it gave me a level of control that I never had. You know how you like at the end of the paycheck or pay period, at the end of the month, you're trying to figure out, well, where did my money go? I
Yep.
know I have my money today. Where did my money go? And you're looking and stuff. Well, instead of doing that, then every pay period, you're saying, okay, this is going to go to savings. I'm going to pay down this debt. I'm going to do this. Oh, I have that trip coming up. So I have this put over here for that trip. And so when the things come up, like the birthdays, the holidays, vacations, all that kind of stuff, you're not stressed. You
Mm,
already have it put away. So I think having a budget is, imperative, but even more than having a budget, having a positive relationship with your money.
mm,
Because we can go down the rabbit hole on that one, but okay, sure, make it make sense on paper and then not stick to it. That's fun.
right. Fair. Yeah, because they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm laughing because Lisa J. Stockton is directly in her title. Like she talks about stocks all the time. And I noticed that you also have a stocks 101 course.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that? Like why is investing such an important um avenue, I guess you would say, in your money tool or your money mindset?
The only way that you're going to build wealth is through investing. Which
Mhm.
type of investing is really on, up to you. What type of investor you are, the type of risk you're willing to take on. Me, I'm very risk averse. So I like to look at stocks that I feel like I can essentially marry. What can I be with for a long time that's going to have little grandkids, aka dividends, that are going to continue to pay me out as well, So yeah, money management is key. So you know what you have to invest and then investing for the long term because right now, we're I'm starting to feel my age in my knees, especially after having a baby
Oh
at
my God,
almost
not the
40.
knees,
It's
right?
ridiculous. But there's a 70, 80-year-old version of us that is depending on the decisions that we make at, in our 30s and our 40s and in 20s if you guys are watching. And if you're not making the right decisions now, thinking about the older version of yourself, then there's this there's this person that I wrote about in my book, and I think I actually referred to her as May. Um, but you don't want to position yourself to where you need money and you're in a position to where you're physically incapable of having the ability to go work for it. And you're so tired and you're so burnt out.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, even with pensions and retirement, all that kind of stuff, it's just in this economy, it's just not enough for most people. So when I think about investing, I think about the long term of it.
I like that. Yeah, because and that's one thing. Like I gave my older self a name, and that's who I'm like investing for.
Is that the one that has the Hennessy bottle?
Oh,
The
no.
old version?
I mean, I did turn it backwards because I'm not branded. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
is that? I'm sorry, that's Crown Royal.
Oh, right, right. That's
I
kind of
already know. I know that bag. I know that bag. You know why I know that bag? Because
why you doing that.
my granddaddy only drank Crown Royal. That's exactly why I know that bag.
Right. And I was like, let me do instead of unboxing, I do an undressing. And I
Oh,
was like, you said, oh,
oh. Do you need a moment?
do I need a moment? Like, no, let me. It's a, this one actually, it was actually a really good flavor though. I usually do this at the half-hour mark.
Oh, sorry.
But it's okay though. It's
I'm
okay.
sorry. You,
I'll put the clothes back on.
put the clothes back on. Give it a minute.
Give it a moment.
Bottle, get ready.
It's
That
a,
is so funny. My grandfather, he drank so much of
mhm,
Crown Royal that when he passed and we were like, I was helping my big mama move and stuff,
mhm.
those Crown Royal bags, there was a moving container full of them to the brim.
Hold up, to the,
To the brim.
and
You
these
could have
are
made a
pretty
suit.
thin.
You could have made a suit out of those bags.
Not the velvet
Pajamas,
suit.
a suitcase.
I'm gonna learn to sew just so I could do that. That'd be funny. Have like a nice little. I'll probably have a patch, and he was like, "All right, cool. Get a full. Oh, get a blazer out of it.
Ooh, no, for real. A blazer, like the inside
Oh yeah,
with like that deep purple, like kind of satin on the
mhm,
outside.
yeah.
That might pop off.
I
That's
like that.
that's some down south country mess right there, but it might pop off.
Right. But talking about having fun with your money, and that's the whole purpose of it all. And building that confidence is something that we always try to strive for. And I always preach that competence breeds confidence.
Mm.
How do you foresee that people actually that's been helpful for you to kind of build that confidence in your finances?
That's a good question. I would say the more control you feel that you have over your money, the more confident you are in it.
Mm,
I can definitely say uh, when I first started out, like with identifying my relationship with money, when I first started holding myself accountable and like, okay, all right, you're doing too much, and actually sticking to a budget, it was very uncomfortable at first. And telling people no was difficult, especially my kids.
mm,
Um, but the more time I spent in practicing of the setting of the boundaries around myself and around other people, and the more I practiced delegating, over time, I became more confident in my finances. And then once that confidence was there, it was like, oh, okay, now what's the next level? What's the next level of, and how do we actually build wealth now?
oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So, like, what was the hardest no for the kids? Because I don't have any kids, so it's
Oh,
just
I have
so
enough for you. I have enough for me.
you like just drop them off on your way around town.
Oh, I overcooked the grits. I have 4 girls in. Oh,
Four
man.
girls.
Yes.
Oh wow.
We have one in college and one in the
Mm,
crib.
mm.
Yeah.
And to say no. Ugh.
Yeah. So we talk about that. Um, as a parent, you always want to, just see your kids happy and for them to know that you're doing the best you can for them.
Mm,
Um, our kids are very just like s- straight A and AB students, always in the gifted program, always excelling from grade kindergarten on up. Um, and so you always just want to show them that, like, I'm proud of you. Keep doing the, great things and all of that. The difficult part is because they're all they're always getting so many awards, and you're like, all right, I gotta celebrate you. And then what we ended up doing was the days that they have awards, we celebrate them for the award. The
mhm.
days when like we're out and about and they just want something, you're just like, yeah, I love you, go get it. Yeah, I love you, go get it. We started to change what that language looked like because I saw how much detriment it was doing to our finances.
Mm,
So when I got on a budget, I'd already pre-planned that I was going to have a certain amount set aside to celebrate their academic achievements, right? But then I took it a step further and I said, all right, every Friday is what we're going to do we'd have like a movie night. And so I would get Little Caesars
aw.
pizza When Little Caesars was $5. I
I
don't know
remember
what
$5.
type
Yep.
of time Little Caesars is on now, but when Little Caesars was $5, I would go get a $5 pizza and I would get a 2-liter bottle of Sprite, and we would have a movie night every Friday. Now, what this did was it cut our free spending on fast food in half, like
Wow.
chopped it down completely. Because you got to think about it, if you have three, at that time we had 3 kids, you're easily spending like $50 going through a fast food spot.
Mm.
And so
That's just one drive-through though.
that's just one drive-through. And so telling them, hey y'all, we're going to do fast food Friday. And so that would turn into a movie night, and it would be like a pizza or 2 pizzas and then a 2-liter bottle of Sprite. So I'm literally chomping it down significantly by hundreds of dollars a month by doing that. 2 things happened. The first thing was I set a level of intention and expectation with the girls, because they knew that, oh, I'm not going to ask for anything this week because on Friday we're having pizza night. You know, they knew that it was coming. So then they would expect that. And then on the Friday it would come, we would do the thing. And the second thing is that their value attachment started to change, because where I used to just go grab them fast food because I was tired, or, you know, that I was proud of them or whatever, and they would go pick the place that we would go. Their value placement on things shifted, because now whenever we did go out to a restaurant, they actually appreciated it, and it wasn't like, oh well, this is just another place and time for us to go eat. Yeah,
I like that.
had to
To
think
actually
through that.
separate.
I said I had to think through that one. But
Oh,
yeah.
no. I mean, I gotta cause you to think. I mean, I wouldn't be a good host if I didn't.
You did a great job.
Well, thank you. For time's sake, because I know you gotta run, get back to the kiddos.
May, yeah, she's so stinking cute.
Oh, yeah, you know, don't parade her yet. Let them grow. So got a couple things, and then I'm gonna get to the final 4 questions,
Okay,
which
let's go.
is the third segment, which is talk about the future, because we know you've built pretty much an empire at this point.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. You built an empire, and for those of you who want to learn more about her, all her links are in the show notes. So definitely take a look to dive more into what she has going on. But when it comes to the future of finances, or what you see in people and the people you've been helping, what has been the trend that you foresee that a lot of people are going to start catching on to, that we should all start being wary of now?
Repeat the question, please.
Okay, no, you're good. Because I did say a lot. What is the what is the financial trend that we all should be start thinking about now that you've seen that is coming?
What I worry about 2 things. Because of everything that's going on with the economy, I feel as though people are going to run to investments that they shouldn't be in, because everyone's trying to get rich quick, more now than I believe people have in the past, because people are losing their jobs. We need access to, you know, capital and those type of things. So I think people are going to start making decisions that are going to cause more harm than good, which I worry about. The other thing is, I think that one bothers me the most, is how much risk people are willing to take on to try to like coax themselves. Because I don't know about you, but I've seen a lot of investing being gamified lately.
Mhm. Yep.
And I feel like that's the direction that people are going to run to. Whereas now is the time where you should be going 10 toes down in the education and really learning how money moves. If you've never understood how money moves, I would encourage you to spend the time to learn. I really don't remember the question you asked. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's talking about the future, just kind of like the future trends that you see that's coming that we should be.
Yeah, I
thinking
mean,
about.
the value of the dollar is going down. We see that there's different cryptos that people are always talking about that they feel like is going to, you know, go crazy. Hard assets is always going to be something valuable. And the trend of nothing else. The trend of nothing else, what I hope people do, is I hope you diversify more than anything else. What is that?
I had to whip this out. This is actually printed out from the Bureau of Printing and Engraving, the engraving and printing office. Yeah. So if you ever get a chance to come to DC, it's free to actually enter. You just take the tour, and then at the tour, you go to the gift shop, and you can actually get uncirculated dollar bills, and these actually never been cut. So I actually folded it so I can put it in my drawer. They come rolled up though, but it's actually these are $2 bills you get, and since they never been circulated, the value of them is double. And so I'm the
And
only
it's
person.
free?
No, you pay for these.
Oh,
No.
I grew up near DC. I don't know if you knew that. I grew up in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I gotta come out there. I didn't know that.
Come on there. I'm
But yeah,
trying
the
to do
future
money.
money. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried for so many reasons. The wealth gap is only going to widen. People aren't doing what they're supposed to do financially. Layoffs are happening left and right. 300,000 Black women just lost their jobs. I mean, it's ridiculous. And then the jobs that are becoming available, they're not paying what they need to pay unless you understand coding and are in the tech space. But then now you have to get certified in that, and you need to study that. So I don't know. I'm worried. And then people who spent the past 4+ years, obtaining a degree for a job that doesn't pay out what it says it's going to pay out. And then it's like, okay, well, now you need to pivot. Like, I can't tell you how many people with master's degrees work in department stores, not to say there's anything wrong with it, but it's the fact that that's not what you went to school for. And what you went to school for isn't paying you what you deserve to be paid. Like, I'm going to finish my doctorates because I'm earning it, but I don't even know what type of job would be ready for me with the doctors, because half the time they say, I'm overqualified. Thank God I have a business that is doing well, but I just the future of us financially is very strange. And when you hear billionaires talk about there needs to be one standard income because there won't be any more jobs available, and that's what we'll have to live off of, it's like, what? It's stressing me out.
Yeah, and that's a great financial rant. Mostly because because like you don't know what's going on. And honestly, the people that I come across a lot too is just like they going back to the rich quick scheme. They want to make sure they do the right investments. A lot of people I talk to actually are looking into doing more life insurance to try to worry about their kids, because they're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my kids. They
Well,
go
that's
on to
the
school.
other part. Like, I just did a reel on this one where this guy was like, if you go out and the quickest way to get to wealth is to get a life insurance policy for $1 million. You can do that by getting a policy that you're paying $100 to $200 on a month. And then you put that in a trust, and now you have access to this $1 million. It's like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
You only have access to the cash value of the policy. And if you have a policy that you're paying $200-$300 on a month, it's going to take you years to have that level of cash value to pull from out of the policy. But because our attention spans are so short, and because people, have made social media their news, it's become a part to where you're making decisions not based off of doing your own research. Like, anything you hear anything I say, please research. Anything you hear on anybody's podcast, social media, whatever, y'all, like, do your own research.
Yeah, definitely, because that's the reason why I always share my screen, because I was like, you know what, we go to the irs.gov website, we gonna learn together. Well, I already researched it. I'm sharing it though, but I'm like, yo, this is what's happening, and
they'll respect you more for saying, I don't know everything. Let's learn together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that sucks. All right. You got time for 4 questions?
Yeah, I got time. We didn't do the Crown Royal still has on her clothes.
Oh, you're ready for me to take her off. All right. So let me go. Well, I got to cut to commercial, and then I'll I'll take off her clothes right quick.
Somebody says take a station break.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a station break. All right. So, all right, we'll take a quick station break, do a little commercial, and we'll be right back. I'll see you guys in a bit. From the one trivia. All right, here we go. Because I can see you and I know you can't
You
see
didn't
me in
give
the
me
back.
any kind of warning.
It was
You
like
didn't say, and we're live in 5, 4.
wait. Maybe I should add that countdown to the thing. All right, I don't.
You got me, chat.
All right, so I'll put this question up. While you're thinking about that question, I'm trying to find me some nice little music here.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see.
Hi, I have a question. What should someone in their early 50s prioritize financially when they're balancing retirement planning and an upcoming college expense? Woo. Question, mark that. Are you going to college or is your child going to college?
I think she's going to college.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And then you're paying for college out of pocket, I'm assuming.
Oh, that's a good question.
This is
how you know you. Yeah, because and that's one thing I'm glad you didn't just blindly answer. One again, for those of you who are listening and actually watching, that there's a big difference between somebody who's just going to ramble things off without giving or doing critical thinking and getting all the requirements necessary. So,
thanks. Yeah, let me think about that.
Okay.
And then also you can shoot me a DM on Instagram, and then I can think through that some more and answer you. But ideally, if you're in your 50s, I would continue to focus on your retirement, on maxing out whatever your employer is willing to match. Because I'm assuming, this is just off an assumption, that you'll be wanting to retire within the next 10 or so years, 10, 15 years. So you want to make sure you're not taking away from what you're putting into that. And then my question around your college expense remains. I'm not sure if you're paying for your child's college expenses, which for that I would say they should connect with Chris Corinthian, the FinLit guy, because he focuses on getting students scholarships and helping them get scholarships for college. My daughter is at Savannah State University and she's on an academic scholarship. And she went through Chris's program as well. So I would suggest you do that. And if it's for yourself, there's still opportunities out there to get funding for yourself without having to pay all out of pocket. And so I would also maybe take an assessment of the available time that you have to apply to scholarships and programs that can assist you in paying for it. Because the interest that comes with these student loans is ridiculous. So that's the only thing that I could give you for right now. I do apologize if it isn't substantial enough.
No, I love it. Okay. Well, since I don't have any seductive music on my sound pad here, we're gonna go with this. All right. So we have the Crown Royal as she drapes it over her corner of the shoulder. And we're gonna slowly reveal. Should turn around. Slowly reveal the face of this bottle. Ooh. And this is the Crown Royal Marquise. I love it. And we gotta take a whiff. It smells so delectable. Oh my gosh. Love it. Okay, let's see how it pours out. Let me see. Can't take you nowhere. It's actually pretty smooth. I actually like this one better than Apple.
Was it chilled?
No, because
Lord.
I mean, I've been.
Do you, big dog?
I mean, I'm trying to grow some hairs on my chest. You know
it's there.
Right, it's there.
You drinking Crown Royal room temp.
Room temp, yeah. As
You
well.
play spades. I know somebody to play spades when I see it.
You're right.
You play dominoes. You'll
Oh my God. But anyway, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers with the
Cheers.
the cheese. It's taking the kids' snacks. Got you.
These are mine.
Oh, those are yours. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta eat like a grass-fed cow right now. All right.
Oh, I hear you. All right. Final four. Ready?
Final four, let's get it.
Alrighty. So, question 1. What does wealth mean to you?
Oh, is this like a fast round or am I cool?
You cool. I mean,
Okay.
whatever enough time you got.
Okay. So wealth for me has shifted what it means. Like I said, I'm approaching 40. There are a lot of things that I used to care about or I used to project as what the image of wealth was has significantly changed. Before, my image of wealth was very what we would consider loud money, like the Louis Vuittons and all the designer, whatever. But now I have a more old money view of wealth. And now it's all about legacy. And now it's about, the generational wealth of it. I don't even like designer stuff anymore. And that's so crazy because I wanted a G-Wagon until I sat in a G-Wagon. I wanted red bottoms until I purchased red bottoms. And they're the worst shoes ever. And so like my
Really?
whole scope of what they're horrible. They're just so uncomfortable. My whole scope of how I viewed wealth has shifted so much within the past 10 years. Yeah.
Are you reading the comments?
I was trying to, yeah.
Oh, which one? I can bring it up.
Let's see. Greetings, host and that was and the beautiful peeps in the chat.
Yep.
Greetings, Earthling.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, she's funny. And Mom, thanks for coming through, Mom. Mom always try to catch the live shows.
Hey guys.
All right. Number 2. But actually your wealth, that is interesting that your wealth changes because once they always say like don't meet your heroes, and that's what it kind of gives me those vibes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like I measure it now and I wish we could start this new trend. And maybe it's because I'm in Atlanta. But I'm just really just so over this overhyped image of what wealth looks like. And it's not to say, okay, don't get the things that you can afford. I know my name is the Boujee Banker, but y'all, I'm probably a lot less bougie than what most people would assume. I feel like everybody has their level of bougie that's attached to them. Mine really only comes when I travel. But as far as is concerned with like the designer stuff and all that, I wish we could switch a trend in Atlanta to where it's not about the vehicles and the clothes, but it's about the level in which you create an impact in your local communities. Like flex your wealth that way. Flex it through giving back. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, my bouginess is sheets. So I make sure I have quality sheets.
Egyptian cotton.
Oh yeah. Anything over 400 thread count. That's amazing.
All right. Yep.
I'm sorry. Question 2. What was your worst money mistake?
I made a lot of money mistakes. I've blown investment accounts. I've bought stuff I had no business buying. I mean, I made a lot of money mistakes. What is the worst one? I don't know. I made a lot of just bad decisions with money.
Yeah. And that's what I always think
I
of
can't
like,
really pinpoint it.
that's why they always say it's like when you've been through the mess, you qualify to be the messenger.
I love that.
Because that's the only way. We had to get out of it. Now we can teach people how to get out of it.
Our money was so messed up. We didn't know when the power company would drive by the house. We didn't know if they were coming to cut our power off or not. Because we were deciding like, do we give our kids a Christmas or do we pay the bill? So, and it's not like, people have those conversations like I make too much money not to have anything to show for it. Like I've worked with travel nurses who've made six figures and are living paycheck to paycheck. So it's not even to say like you might not even on paper be broke. You just might have lifestyle decisions that have caused you to be in the cycle of being broke. But we've made some terrible money decisions and we've grown from them. So yeah, I don't.
That's good. And thank you for showing up authentically, you. I mean, I know you would anyway, but
Yeah.
you know, I wouldn't have it any
I did attempt to put on makeup because I was covered in baby spit up before this call. So I tried.
You're
My
fine.
best.
I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Hey,
Number
Lisa.
number 3. Is there a book that inspired your journey or changed your perspective?
There's a few. Rich Dad Poor Dad was the first one that I read. The Go Giver, as you can tell, it looks like it. The Go Giver, The Miseducation of the Negro is another one. This one right here. This
I
one
like
right
how you have your books like immediately at your desk.
Oh yeah, I do. I have a bookshelf over there, but I've kept those next to me. I like Sell or Be Sold. That's a good book. I like that one. I read that book while I was working at the front desk of Hampton Inn, and it was like just fired up the entrepreneur in me. You Owe You by Eric Thomas, I really like. And Les Brown has a book that I've read, but I can't remember the title of it. And it was basically talking about how he grew up, with a disability essentially, and he wasn't as cognitively sound as everyone else, and so they just wrote him off. And he was like, "But I know who I am and what I can be," and he kept pushing forward, and he became that. So I really like that book as well.
Right. I'm going to check that one out.
Yeah.
Definitely it. Oh, for those of you who are looking to try to get these books, definitely check out your local library. Because there's an app that you can get like Libby, and you can actually get the audiobook or the digital book, and you can collect them like Thanos did with the stones. Go to every county in your state and get the be part of their thing, and you can do it remotely, so you don't have to physically go. So just a little tip to kind of save some dollars while you read these books.
Yeah.
All right.
And get a library card, guys.
Oh yeah.
There's so many benefits to having a library card.
You went to go grab something. You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
But it wasn't a book that inspired me. It was a book I wrote. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. What was the book? Come on.
It's this one, guys.
Yay! There we go.
This one is Mastering Your Money Mindset. And this book helps you through your own self-discovery journey of understanding your personal relationship with money. So you ask yourself those hard questions. Where did your relationship with money start? Why do you operate with money the way that you do? How did your parents operate with money? How did that affect you? How you make those decisions with your children, and what relationship with money have you established for your children? The boundaries you need to set around yourself and around other people as it relates to your finances. And then also with identifying your personal triggers. All of these things affect how you manage money. And if you talk about wanting to stick to a budget and wanting to start investing and all of those things, if you've caught yourself in this cycle to where you start off great and then you have to pull out your investments, or you're not being able to hit savings marks, or you're finding yourself still living paycheck to paycheck, it all starts with your relationship with money. So this book is great for that.
I love that. Yeah, I'll definitely have to get me a copy for sure. Number 4, which is, what is your favorite dish to make? I know Lisa don't like this question, but it's my favorite.
Oh, Lisa tunes in.
Yeah, you don't like the question.
So I'm gonna be so stereotypical, and I really hate that. I'm gonna change it. No, I'm gonna change it. I like I like to make salmon. I've been like on this seafood kick with salmon and shrimp, but I make really good fried chicken. I make great homemade mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens.
Okay. Period. Got you. Yeah, I'm not touching it.
Yeah, it's good. Anybody who's like had my cooking, you guys, because that's my love language for people. That's how you know I care.
That you actually take time to cook for them?
Yeah.
All right. So she didn't cook for you. She didn't cook for me.
If I didn't cook for you, you know what it is.
I'll be sitting over here drinking Crown Royal in the corner. All right. This is the very last question of the show. Well, for you, I would say. Because I can hang out with the peeps a little bit. Which is where could people find out more about you?
Yeah, you guys, you can Google me, which is so cool to say. Like I
Yeah.
think that's so fire.
You can actually AI you, by the way. I did that and I actually created like a nice little roadmap of
What did it
everything that you have.
say?
Quite a bit.
Oh,
You actually want
snap.
to see it? I actually had it fill up all of your canon moments in your life and all your stories and
That's really
yeah.
cool.
I can share my screen if you really to see that.
Yeah, I didn't know you could AI me. That's wild.
Yeah. So for those of you who know me, y'all know I love
What?
Notebook LM. So all I did was type in your name and it came with these like 10 different things about you. Gave you the material as far as saying like, the highlights of your person. Let me zoom in some of this.
Thank you. Oh,
Goodness.
Savannah State. Shout out HBCU.
You talk about your journey, your transcripts. Cause that's what I said. Like I had most of your
Wow,
information.
that.
And I did this less than 10 minutes before the interview.
I'm proud of you.
So it had all of your stuff here. Your women framework. That's how I was asking you about it. Your media presence.
Wow.
As far as your empire, like because I asked
32 countries is crazy. Okay, go ahead.
yeah, because I asked you about your canon moments, and so like so I'll give this to you, so you can have it like your pivot during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Talk about these are your major moments, your catastrophic breakdowns.
It has my car accident in there. That's crazy.
Yeah, you talked about it.
Yeah, I did, but I just thought it would be as crazy.
Yeah, so your physical toll, about the 6 months in the neck brace,
What?
panel industry, yeah. So that's what I said. Like I felt like I already learned so much more about you in such a short period of time. That's why I didn't want to take a deep dive into. It felt like it's really stalkerish, so it's really weird. Like,
I've been stalked before. This isn't stalking. This is cool.
oh, okay, cool. All right, well, I'm
Yeah.
glad you.
I mean, no, it's not cool. I've been stalked before, but
No, I know what you meant. Like, so
but
it
this
goes.
is really neat.
Yeah. And then what I could do is what I did actually, I actually did a timeline thing. So let me remove this here and
That's cool.
I did what you call it? A little map to kind of show. There we go. Open. So I was just kind of talking about like your whole mindset.
What?
So I did all of this just based on the resources you saw. So talk about all the things that you normally talk about. So the problems that you focus on, which is the survival cycle, as far as using the numbers. Let me, if I can zoom in. I think as far as I can zoom
What's the
in.
bottle for?
The bottle. Oh, chasing your lifestyle instead of building.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. So talking about living the paycheck to paycheck cycle, trying to get out of the rat race. So talk about your car accident, like
Yeah, that was crazy.
and I'm glad that they actually picked a black person because sometimes they've been off, but it's gotten a lot better.
That's really cool.
So I'll give this to you as well, so you'll have it.
Oh, thank you.
The
That's neat.
blueprint and everything like that. So yeah, and this is kind of a cheat code that I do for all my interviews, so I can actually give this to people and they'd be like, "How do you know so much?" I'm like, "Bro, I do my research."
That's so cool. Yeah, I chat everybody, but this is cool. I have to look at that.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get you some Crown Royal so you can clear up your sinuses and get your teeth.
I got mine.
You got yours. Oh man. Well, this was fun, Raquel. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Saying hi. Thank you, Lisa, for dealing with my last question. As always, we got Mom. Yep, you talk about Hoopla as well. So it's a streaming service that you have with your library card. So you can actually hook it up to like your Fire Stick or whatever and
What?
start watching streaming shows.
That's
It's
so
not a lot of shows, but and look like Martha put in there with the child college expenses, scholarships. That is awesome. Be able to get that taken care of. Oh, it was her child that was actually going to college.
Oh yeah, they need to be hooking up with Chris.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Martha, if you need to, just hit me up too. I have Chris information. Well, we both got Chris information.
Yeah.
Man. What you guys talk? See, I don't know. I already put in the show notes what we're talking about, so you gotta do your research. Oh, thank you so much, and thank you everybody for coming through. This was fun as always. Please stay safe. Remember that everybody has to put on their pants at least one leg at a time. Try to put on both at the same time. You can hurt yourself. So be careful out there. All right, y'all be safe. Yeah.
Thanks for having me. This was fun. This
You're
was like one of my favorite interviews. This was a lot of fun.
You should come on more. Well, when you feel better, and yeah, I'm always here.
I'm fighting through something right now. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we gotta get you something to kill it all. I don't know.
Hot toddy.
A hot toddy would.
Hot toddy. Yeah, you gotta get them to. You gotta get a partnership with the.
Yeah, I might do some clips and then tag them in there, but we'll work at something out.
Yeah, and make a jingle.
Oh my gosh. Did you see they taking it by storm all of a sudden? I'm like, yo, we hop on the bandwagon so quick.
I'm telling you fast. We said,
they pay us. 3 million? Oh, I got a song. Crown Royal.
Right.
Drink it. That's all I got.
I don't even know. I'm trying to, am I up on the side or below? I don't know which side is recording. Right there.
Yeah. All right, everybody. All right. Well, I'm gonna play my outro. If you want to hang on for a little bit, you're fine. But if you gotta go, I understand.
Yeah, I gotta go be with the baby.
Okay. All right. Well, it was fun.
Thank you for having me. Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Bye, everybody. Peace.